everyone, in this video we're going to cover the different types of prospects that you're going to be having in your sales calls for your high ticket coaching practice or program that you have, and how you can handle them. If you don't know me already, my name is Dr. Melina, and I have scaled my own practice to $75,000 a month, all within 8 months of opening it, from a brand new content creator who knew nothing about business to launching an offer to scaling it. And this video is a video that I've made for the people inside of our community, for our own students, that I wanted to share it with you so that you can understand the psychology behind the type of prospects that you're going to be having on your call. If you're a health professional or any sort of online service provider, go ahead and give it a watch. Now, this video is not for you if you're looking for fancy edits, lots of cool effects here and there. This is going to be pure, boring value type of a video that I hope you take value from. All right, let's cover the different types of sales prospects and how to handle them after the call. In my opinion, there's about 6 of them. Now, there may be more, there may be less, but these are the 6 types of people that I've noticed. We have our decisive doer, the analytical thinker, the hesitant fence sitter, we have the price sensitive prospect, the ghoster, and the partner dependent prospect. And when you understand how they each are, this is going to help your follow-up process and your closing of that sale. So let's go over them. The trait of the decisive doer is that this person is an action-oriented type of person. They're committed in their decision making, they're confident, and they want to commit quickly. They appreciate a straightforward communication and clear next steps. The best way to handle them is to close them immediately. If they're ready, secure the payment during the call, move on, get them onboarded, get them the next steps. Follow up with brief, action-focused, small, summarizing the agreed upon details, like this is what we're going to do, take care of the payment, this is your onboarding structure, blah, blah, blah. You got to keep the communications concise and avoid over-explaining because they value efficiency. Over-explaining, if anything, pisses them off. Number 2, you got the analytical thinker. This prospect is detail-oriented. They need time to process information. And if you're in the health niche, they may tell you, oh yeah, I need to digest it or think about it, stuff like that. They may ask questions during the call, and they may ask like lots of questions, and they prefer a logical approach over emotional appeals. The way to handle them is to provide additional resources. Send a follow-up email. Like if you're not closing them, if you booked a follow-up, send that email with detailed program outlines, your testimonials, any FAQs that you have to address their concerns. You got to make sure that there is offer clarity. So reiterate the key points that you've discussed during the call, especially how your specific program can help with their specific goals. They don't want a generic program. They want something that's customized to them. And schedule a specific follow-up time. So for example, say, how about we meet in 2 days at this time or this time, once you've had time to review everything, and we can discuss the next steps. Next up, we got our hesitant fence sitter. So this prospect struggles with making decision, often expressing doubts about timing, finances, or confidence in the solution. They need reassurance to move forward. And the best way to handle them is to reassure and nurture. In your follow-up, address their specific concerns empathetically. For example, I understand your hesitation about X, Y, and Z. Many of our clients felt the same way initially, but here's what they did. Here's the result they saw. Here's how they overcame it because of this, this, and this. Then you got to reframe urgency. You got to be gentle but firm and remind them about the cost of inaction, such as you mentioned wanting to do X, Y, and Z to fix it soon, and delaying could mean, continuing to feel stuck for longer. Are you going to be okay with that? Like basically letting them think about the cost of inaction, and you got to stay consistent. So regular touch points via email or text without pressuring them. This is going to help build trust and keep the conversation active. Believe it or not, I have sometimes even followed up with some people for 7 to 9 months. So this is just to show you, like, some of them are definitely hesitant fence sitter, but I really believe that I can definitely help those individuals. So that is why I kept on building the trust. Next up, we have our price sensitive prospect. So this prospect is concerned about the cost, and they may hesitate to sign up because of the financial constraint, but their focus on pricing can often mask the deeper concerns about the value and actual certainty in your program. So the way you got to handle them is reframe the value in your follow-up, reinforce how your program is going to benefit them, and it's basically going to outweigh the cost. So you can say something like, by addressing your specific X, Y, and Z, you're going to be saving a lot on medical bills, or wasted time trying to find different solutions, or wasting money on ineffective solutions. Then you got to offer a bridge. If appropriate, you can discuss payment plans, or you can talk about the different steps they can take while still maintaining maintaining the integrity of your offer. And of course, the best way is to show past success. Include testimonials, case studies of clients who were in the same situation as them, who overcame with similar hesitations and saw life-changing results as a result of working with them. Next up, we have our ghoster. So this prospect seems interested during the call, but then stops responding to messages or follow-ups and basically ghosts you. And this is because they often feel overwhelmed or distracted rather than having that lack of interest. This can also be like your ADHD type of a prospect, or it could even be like simply they're ghosting because of some other reason. The way to handle them is to follow up strategically, use a mix of communication methods like email, text, voicemail over a certain period of time. Say like just checking in to see if you've had a chance to think about a conversation. Let me know how I can help. You can use curiosity-based nudges. So like, hey James, I haven't heard back from you and I wanted to make sure you're not missing out on addressing X, Y, and Z. Let me know where you're at. Are you still even interested? Are you still interested on working on X, Y, and Z issue that you mentioned? Basically come from that curiosity standpoint and know when to step back. So if they don't respond to you after a few touch points, move them to a long-term nurture list and revisit them later. They need a little bit of a time after you've done all that stuff and they're still ghosting you. Last up, we got our partner dependent prospect. So this prospect needs to discuss the decision with a spouse, business partner, or another significant other or stakeholder before committing to the program that you're having. The way to handle it is to basically involve the partner. You can basically not pitch the price. You can offer a call where all the decision makers are there to address any questions or concerns that they have together. And you can say something like this: would it be helpful if we hopped on a quick call with your partner to go over the details? You can also preempt objections, so you can equip them with key points to share with their partners, such as testimonials, benefits, and program details. You can set a deadline, which is helpful to basically follow up to maintain the momentum. Hey Anna, let's circle back in 2 days so I can answer any additional questions that you and your partner may have. But also you can do a bit of a reframing, which I don't have it written down here, but it's basically where you tell them like, hey, I totally respect, wanting to go and talk to your partner. Just so I know, is it going to be something along the line of, hey honey, I just met this lady and she's gonna help me with my health and I think I should take action on it? Or is it gonna be something like this: yeah, oh my god, I met someone today and she's definitely gonna be able to help me take care of my health issues by doing this and this, and I'm really excited because I feel like I finally got the answers. Like, you kind of gotta coach them with the partner dependent prospect to see how they're gonna represent this offer to their partner, because a lot of people, like more than 80% of them, are gonna be a little bit shy. Like, they're not that assertive. They're gonna probably butcher your pitch the way they'll share it with their partner. So it's important to see how they're gonna pitch it, and if needed, you just gotta do a little bit of a coaching to see if they can basically present it rightly. And if not, like if they're gonna do the other way, then it's probably because it's not really their partner, it's that they have an uncertainty themselves in your program that you gotta answer, and you gotta basically handle that objection before they even talk to their partner. And that's it for this module.